On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Dappled.
Marked with spots or patches of different colors or shades, having a mottled or speckled appearance, characterized by a play of light and shadow.
Examples:
Dappled light. Olive dappled landscape. The dappled sunlight filtered through the leaves of the trees.
Birthmark.
A mark or discolored spot on the skin that is present at birth or appears soon after, usually caused by a concentration of pigment or blood vessels.
Examples:
Congenital birthmark. Permanent birthmark. The birthmark on her forehead was shaped like a star and made her stand out from the crowd.
Folk.
People in general, especially those of a particular group or type.
Examples:
Folk art. The folk songs of a particular district. Some seaweed was used as folk medicine in ancient times.
Predict.
To state beforehand that something will happen in the future, mainly based on knowledge or experience.
Examples:
Predict the future. Predict when she will arrive. It's notoriously challenging to predict birth rates.
Princess.
The daughter of a monarch, the wife or widow of a prince, woman or girl considered to be particularly good or admirable.
Examples:
Crown princess. A royal princess. The prince fell in love with the princess and asked her to marry him.
Rumor.
A piece of unverified information of uncertain origin that is spread by word of mouth.
Examples:
A false rumor. Rumor mill. There was a baseless rumor that the company was going bankrupt.
Wicked.
Morally bad or evil.
Examples:
Wicked thoughts. Wicked grin. The wicked witch cast a spell on the kingdom.
Hurtle.
To move quickly and forcefully, especially in an uncontrolled or dangerous way.
Examples:
Hurtle into a tunnel. Hurtle through life. The car hurtled down the highway at breakneck speed.
Infant.
A baby or very young child.
Examples:
Infant daughter. Infant food. Mozart was an infant prodigy.
Realm.
A domain of activity, interest, or knowledge.
Examples:
Public realm. Beyond the realm of possibility. Her passions are in the realm of real-world political affairs.
Spot.
A particular location or place, a small round or roundish area, differing in color or feels from the surface around it.
Examples:
Beauty spot. A spot on his honor. This remote spot is rarely visited.
Strap.
A long, narrow strip or belt of leather, fabric, or another material used for binding, fastening, or supporting something or someone, a band or string that attaches one object to another, often used to secure items during transport.
Examples:
Leather strap. Camera strap. The athlete tightened the strap on his running shoes before the race.
Uncanny.
Strange or mysterious, often in a way that is unsettling.
Examples:
In an uncanny manner. Uncanny resemblance. She has an uncanny sense of who is telling a lie.
Confirm.
To support or establish the truth or certainty of something previously believed or suspected to be the case.
Examples:
Confirm the diagnosis. Confirm a transaction. Please write to confirm your reservation.
Origin.
The first existence or beginning of something.
Examples:
Origin of all humankind. A manuscript of uncertain origin. There are various hypotheses concerning the origin of life.
Sly.
Having or showing a secretive or deceptive nature, cunning or crafty in achieving one's goals.
Examples:
Sly tactics. Sly fox. He had a sly smile on his face as he told his joke.
Entrust.
To delegate or assign responsibility or authority to someone else, to put trust or confidence in someone's abilities or judgment.
Examples:
Entrust with responsibility. Entrust money to him. I entrusted my keys to my neighbor while I was on vacation.
Eager.
Showing enthusiasm and a strong desire or interest to do something.
Examples:
Eager anticipation. With eager eyes. The children were eager to start the treasure hunt.
Roam.
To move about or travel aimlessly or without a fixed destination, to wander.
Examples:
Roam freely. Roam the countryside. I love to roam around the city and discover new neighborhoods.
Bandit.
A person who robs or steals, often while using violence or threats, a criminal who operates outside the law and steals from others.
Examples:
Wilderness bandit. Notorious bandit. A group of armed bandits attacked the villagers during the night.
Stumble.
To miss a step and fall or nearly fall, to walk unsteadily.
Examples:
stumble financially, stumble through life. She stumbled over the tree root.
Brutal.
Harsh or cruel.
Examples:
Brutal bully, brutal honesty. The brutal attack left the victim with serious injuries.
Pity.
A feeling of sorrow and compassion caused by the suffering or misfortunes of others, an object of contempt or disdain.
Examples:
allow self-pity, pity speech. It is a pity that the concert had to be cancelled due to the storm.
Decide.
To make up someone's mind about something, to come to a conclusion or judgment after considering options.
Examples:
decide a question, decide on a course of action. She couldn't decide whether to order the pizza or the pasta for dinner.
Scribble.
To write or draw carelessly and in a hurry.
Examples:
scribble on paper, scribble notes. The words were scribbled in pencil.
Palace.
The residence of a high-ranking official, such as a king, queen, etc.
Examples:
a palace garden, ancestral palace. The imperial palace is currently undergoing reforms.
Destine.
To determine or set the course of something in advance, often in a way that seems predetermined or inevitable. To specify or choose someone or something for a particular fate or outcome.
Examples:
destine us to meet again. Be destined to become a great artist. Some people believe that we are all destined for greatness.
Approve.
To think that someone or something is favorable, acceptable, or appropriate, to officially accept a plan, request, etc.
Examples:
approve of measures. Unanimously approve a resolution. My boss wouldn't approve of the plan.
Whirlwind.
A very strong wind that moves rapidly in circles and causes a lot of damage.
Examples:
economic whirlwind. Whirlwind of events. We went on a whirlwind visit to the sightseeing spot.
Furious.
Extremely angry, full of rage.
Examples:
furious anger. A furious sea. The coach was furious with the players for their lack of effort during the game.
Execute.
To kill someone, especially as a legal punishment, to carry out or perform an action, duty, etc.
Examples:
execute a bold strategy. Execute a double play. The mafioso who collaborated with the police was executed.
Beloved.
Loved very much.
Examples:
Beloved author. Beloved by many people. I am here to save my beloved.
Devise.
To come up with an idea, plan, theory, etc., using your intelligence or imagination.
Examples:
Devise a plan. Devise a literary plot. They had to devise a system that did not depend on fossil fuels.
Diabolical.
Characterized by extreme wickedness, cruelty, or evil, devilish or inhuman in nature or character.
Examples:
Diabolical revenge. Diabolical media mogul. The diabolical plan was to steal the diamond using sophisticated traps and deception.
Hell.
The place thought to be where bad people go and are punished after death, often depicted as being located beneath the earth, an extraordinarily unpleasant or difficult place.
Examples:
Run like hell. Hell broke loose. The battlefield became hell on earth.
Pluck.
To pull or draw something, especially with sudden force or effort, to strip of feathers.
Examples:
Pluck a gray hair. Pluck out weeds. She plucked the flowers off the bush.
Devil.
A supernatural being typically represented in belief systems as an evil or mischievous spirit, often used metaphorically to describe a person or thing that is harmful, dangerous, or wicked.
Examples:
Devil's advocate. Devil horns. There are various ways to ward off the devil, including prayer and holy water.
Bride.
A woman on her wedding day, a woman who is about to be married or has recently been married.
Examples:
Bride of noble birth. June bride. The young bride looked stunning in her wedding gown.
Eerie.
Strange or frightening, suggestive of the supernatural.
Examples:
Eerie silence. The eerie whistle of dropping bombs. The street was entirely silent and a bit eerie.
Villager.
A person who lives in a village or small rural community, a person who is part of a close-knit and traditional community.
Examples:
Villager community. Local villager. The rural villagers were saddened by the destruction of their homes in the natural disaster.
Refuse.
To show that one is not willing to do or accept something.
Examples:
Refuse a request. Refuse the company. My initial reaction was to refuse.
Contemplate.
To think about a possible future action or to think about something for a long time thoughtfully.
Examples:
contemplate a marriage, contemplated leaving school. I recently contemplated dropping out of school and getting a full-time job.
Gnarled.
Twisted and rough, especially because of age or exposure, having the texture of a rough and knotted surface.
Examples:
gnarled fingers, gnarled branches. The gnarled tree roots made the path difficult to walk on.
Dock.
A structure or platform that extends from the shoreline into a body of water, used for loading and unloading ships or boats, an enclosed area of water used as a basin for shipping or pleasure boats, a place where a ship can be repaired or maintained.
Examples:
fishing dock, loading dock. The ship pulled to the dock, and we disembarked to start our adventure.
Elderly.
A polite word for old.
Examples:
a home for the elderly, elderly woman. The elderly woman is quite energetic.
Ferry.
A boat or ship used to transport people, vehicles, or goods across a body of water, especially on a regular schedule.
Examples:
ferry service, ferry terminal. The ferry across the river offers a convenient transportation option for commuters.
Await.
To wait or stay ready for something, to expect or anticipate something.
Examples:
await the arrival, await your reply. We await the results of the election with anticipation.
Paddle.
A flat, usually wooden implement with a handle used for stirring, mixing, or beating a liquid or substance.
Examples:
paddle strokes, canoe paddle. The paddle boarders glided across the crystal clear waters of the cove.
Rasp.
A coarse file or tool used for shaping or smoothing rough surfaces. A harsh, grating sound made by rubbing or scraping or as the result of wheezing or breathing difficulties.
Examples:
rasp of laughter, the rasp of the wind. The rasp of the saw filled the workshop.
Interminable.
Endless or seemingly endless, boring or tedious to the point of being intolerable, never ending or without pause or interruption.
Examples:
interminable wait, an interminable meeting. The interminable traffic jam made me late for my appointment.
Hut.
A small, simple, and often crude shelter or dwelling, typically made of natural materials such as wood or mud.
Examples:
shepherd's hut, fishing hut. The little girl lived in a small hut in the woods with her family.
Sink.
To submerge or go down below the surface of a liquid or substance, to decline or deteriorate, to cause something to go down into a liquid substance or sink into something else.
Examples:
Sink a lot of capital. Sink a buzzer beater. The abandoned ship slowly began to sink into the murky waters of the harbor.
Swampy.
Characterized by marshes, bogs, or other wetlands that are often overgrown with dense vegetation.
Examples:
Swampy grounds. Swampy terrain. The hiking trail was closed due to the swampy conditions caused by heavy rain.
Reluctantly.
In a way that you are unwilling to do something, with hesitation.
Examples:
Reluctantly approve the idea. Reluctantly leave. He reluctantly agreed to go to the party.
Rot.
To decay, or cause something to decay, naturally and gradually.
Examples:
Begin to rot. Rot with age. Please refrigerate the meat, or it will rot.
Footstep.
A step, or the sound generated by a person walking when their foot hits the ground.
Examples:
Footsteps in the corridor. Approaching footsteps. The sound of oncoming footsteps grew louder, closer.
Warn.
To make someone aware of potential danger or difficulty, particularly one that may occur in the future.
Examples:
Warn a reckless driver. Warned me of the plan. I attempted to warn him, but he ignored me.
Shrink.
To become smaller, or to make something smaller in size or amount.
Examples:
Shrink the tumor. Shrink with fear. This shirt will shrink in the wash.
Lift.
To raise something to a higher position or level, to pick up something or somebody and move them to a different position.
Examples:
Lift sagging skin. Lift a ban on alcohol. The drought lifted the prices of grain globally.
Sleeve.
A part of a garment that covers all or part of an arm.
Examples:
A wide sleeve. Sleeve length. He rolled up his sleeves to get ready to work.
Grandchild.
A child of someone's son or daughter.
Examples:
Grandchild-grandparent relationship. Grandchild development. The grandparents take care of their grandchild while the parents are at work.
Lavish.
Large in amount and expensive or impressive.
Examples:
Lavish lifestyle. Enjoy a lavish trip abroad. He has earned lavish praise for his achievement.
Asleep.
In a state of sleep.
Examples:
Asleep at the wheel. Dead asleep. He lay down and fell asleep immediately.
Deft.
Skillful or clever in one's movements or actions, nimble or agile, demonstrating dexterity or expertness.
Examples:
Deft handling of the problem. Deft touch. The deft musician played the complex piece flawlessly.
Gleam.
To reflect light in a way that creates a shining or bright and attractive appearance, to become visible or apparent.
Examples:
Gleam in eyes. Gleam like honey. The diamond ring gleamed in the sunlight, catching everyone's eye.
Complain.
To say dissatisfaction or annoyance about something or somebody.
Examples:
Complain about a job. Call and complain frequently. Our users are often complaining about the slow application.
Depart.
To go away or leave, especially to start a journey.
Examples:
Arrive and depart on time. Depart from the faith. We departed before the temperature fell below zero.
Bore.
A pole with a flat blade at one end used for rowing a boat through the water.
Examples:
Sculling oar. Wooden oar. The rowing team coordinated their oars to move through the water smoothly.
Declare.
To say, state, or announce something clearly, officially, or publicly.
Examples:
Declare independence. Declare my love. Foreign goods from abroad must be declared to customs when entering a country.
Gnaw.
To bite or chew on something persistently or nervously, to wear away at something gradually.
Examples:
Gnaw a hole in a wall. Gnaw at the national sentiment. She couldn't stop gnawing on her nails.
Enormous.
Extremely large or great.
Examples:
Enormous amount. Enormous potential. Shakespeare's output of poetry was enormous.
Toad.
A small, tailless amphibian with dry, warty skin and short legs, a person who is disliked or contemptible.
Examples:
Enormous toad. Toad in the hole. The horny toad sat on a lily pad, croaking in the moonlight.
Reward.
A thing given in acknowledgement of service, hard work, achievement, etc.
Examples:
The reward for good works. shopping rewards cards. Night fishing has a lot of rewards.
Handsomely.
In a way that is generous, ample, or abundant, in an attractive, pleasing, or graceful manner, in a manner that provides a substantial or profitable reward or benefit.
Examples:
invest handsomely, smile handsomely. The actor was paid handsomely for his role in the blockbuster movie.
Thrust.
To push or drive forcibly, to impose or insert. Noun, the force used in pushing.
Examples:
thrust a dagger home, thrust a plate away. The engine thrust the rocket into space.
Greedy.
Having or showing an intense or insatiable desire for wealth, status, power, or food.
Examples:
greedy person, greedy for money. His greedy behavior led him to steal from the company.
In-law.
A relative by marriage, such as a mother-in-law, brother-in-law, or sister-in-law.
Examples:
future in-law, meeting in-laws. My sister-in-law is a pediatrician who works in a children's hospital.
Wealth.
A large amount of money, property, or other things that someone or an organization owns.
Examples:
majority of his wealth, material wealth. The wealth inequality was unavoidable.
Immediately.
Now or without delay.
Examples:
immediately recall a product. Write him an answer immediately. A suspension order from the court is effective immediately.
Hasten.
To move or act quickly, to cause or encourage something to happen sooner or more rapidly, to accelerate or speed up.
Examples:
hasten the process. Hasten the arrival. I need to hasten my speed to finish the race on time.
Riverbank.
The land along the edge of a river, often used for recreation or agricultural purposes.
Examples:
riverbank erosion. Walk along the riverbank. We enjoyed a picnic on the riverbank and watched the boats go by.
Claim.
To assert that something is true, to demand or request something as one's own, to lay legal or moral right to something. Noun, a demand or assertion of a right or something that one believes to be true.
Examples:
claim responsibility. False claim. He wants to claim ownership of the abandoned property.
Impatience.
A feeling of restlessness or irritation caused by a desire for something to happen or be done more quickly, lack of patience.
Examples:
impatience with delays. Business impatience. The doctor advised him to manage his impatience as stress could exacerbate his medical condition.
Grin.
To smile broadly.
Examples:
Grin from ear to ear. Grin with pleasure. He couldn't help but grin as he remembered the good times.